Most early residents prior to 1875 were buried in either Manzanita or Wheatland cemeteries. Sheridan Cemetery's first resident, shall we say, was Quincy Morrison Stancliffe. Quincy came to California from Missouri to try his luck at gold mining. Later, while working in Sheridan, Quincy drank water from a contaminated well and became very sick. Eugene Rogers, the founder of Sheridan, took him in and cared for him. He began to recover, but relapsed and died July 27, 1875, at the age of 25. Rogers wrote the family to inform them about Quincy's death. Rogers and Quincy's sister, Addie, continued to correspond and eventually exchanged pictures. Addie and her sister Lucy taught school. They moved to Sheridan, and Addie began teaching. Addie and Eugene Rogers were married in 1877. Soon most of the family had moved to Sheridan. As they died, they too were buried near Quincy on the hill. Diphtheria epidemics struck periodically in the 1800s. In October of 1877, an outbreak struck Sheridan. First to die was the 3-year-old son of Jonathan and Marion Briggs. On the 30th, the Click family, the owners of the Sheridan Mill, oldest daughter, Annie Laura, died. Then tragically struck again when their 2-year-old son Ramsey and their 8-year-old son Harvey were taken by the agonizing disease. In 1888, the Sheridan Lodge 312 of the International Order of Oddfellows bought 2 acres from Rogers for its members. In 1921, members of the Russian colony, who I will describe in a later chapter, were denied permission by the Oddfellows to bury one of its members. So they formed their own Russian colony cemetery north of the Oddfellows site. In 1928, the Oddfellows, Sandcliffe, and Rogers plots were deeded to Placer Cemetery District No. 1. After much strife, the Russian section was deeded over to the Cemetery District in 1970 by Jack Suzoff, William Boganoff, and Willie Popoff. In September of 2004, the Lincoln Silver Star Parlor of the Native Sons of the Golden West dedicated a plaque to the history of Sheridan Cemetery. It was a wonderful day with lots of pioneer families and members of the Native Sons attending. Sheridan Cemetery is still a well-kept and beautiful cemetery on the hill.